Welcome to the MS&Me Radio Network, a division of the Multiple Sclerosis Global Support Network. The following program broadcast is an original creation by the broadcast entity. Discussion within the following broadcast should be used for informational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice or consultation. Before considering application of any broadcast content in the following program, please consult your healthcare provider. If you feel you are having a medical emergency, please contact your local health services for immediate assistance. MS&Me Media and the Multiple Sclerosis Global Support Network do not guarantee or warrant the accuracy of information in the broadcast to follow. The Multiple Sclerosis Global Support Network provisions broadcast services to program hosts. Information discussed in the broadcast does not necessarily reflect the views, opinions, or goals of the network and are solely those of the show broadcast host. Should you wish to host a broadcast, please visit our website at msmemedia.com and submit a request to become a program host. We thank you for listening to the MS&Me Radio Network. Enjoy the show.
What is going on, everybody in MS&Me? This is the MS Gym, and I'm your host, Trevor Wicken, creator of the MS Gym. And I just want to let you know that all the exercises that we go over in the MS Gym are specifically designed to help you manage your MS symptoms through exercise. The exercises are built and designed to work around the lesions in your brain, the demyelination in your body, and really create teach your brain how to create new neurological pathways to help your muscles fire better, your joints fire better, and you to be able to regain your balance and your strength and your coordination. All these exercises are awesome complements to things like yoga and Pilates and your physio or your PT, and also as a complement with any kind of drug-mediated therapy, stem cell transplant, or nutrition plan that you're on, or supplementation plan. You need to move. The body wants to move, and the problem with MS is that the body gets just kind of disrupted, interrupted. The noise in the body from MS really throws your body off and doesn't allow you to move properly. And so that's kind of what we're going to talk about today as we go over how to get rid of neck pain with MS. So first off, I just need you to I need to apologize for my voice a little bit. I'm kind of suffering with a little bit of the fall transition season sniffles here in Colorado. So, just if my voice sounds a little weird, that's why. I'm a little bit stuffed up. So not 100%, but we're all good and we're going to get this done. So here's the thing. If you look at most people walking around the planet right now, they have a typical posture just due to our device dependent culture, and it's global at this point. You typically have the rolled forward shoulders, the slumpy shoulders, the arms are turned in, and the head is shifted forward in what's called anterior head carriage or forward head carriage. And if you think about it, and you're on your phone right now, or you're on a tablet, or you're sitting in a chair, pay attention and just kind of look and see how your shoulders feel. Are they rolled forward? Is your upper mid back rounded? Is your head falling forward? Do you get fatigue in the base of your neck or your shoulders? Are you getting headaches? Do you have neck pain? If any of those exists, then you definitely have some postural problems, some postural deviations, and some faulty movement patterns in your upper body. Now, like I said, most people walking around on the planet have that problem, and it's been like that for a long time. I've been in practice for over 15 years now, and I've seen everybody that walks in the door, nobody has good upper body posture. It's typically what we're talking about here is the forward head, the forward shoulders, the forward head, tightness in the chest and the shoulders and the front of the neck, weakness in the back of the neck and the mid back and the mid thoracic spine, combined with the inability for that mid back to really move well. And so we need to get rid of that, because here's the thing. If you had that posture before MS, then you are already putting pressure on your brainstem and your what's called your brachial plexus, all the nerves up in your shoulders, and also in your lumbosacral plexus, which are the nerves down in your hips, which is where like your sciatic nerve is and all that kind of stuff. So when I see MSers that come in with back pain, I immediately look and see how their neck functions. I immediately look and see if they have mobility in their mid back, or if they're just completely locked into their low back, and their low back's trying to do everything for them, like stand up straight, rotate, twist, hold the body weight up, all that kind of fun stuff. So with MS, what happens is that unfortunately this will get worse. And this will get worse because as your balance gets interrupted, and as your coordination gets interrupted, and as you start to feel like you can't really use your body well, your brain and you start to get kind of fearful and hesitant over the possibility of falling and the possibility of stumbling or tripping or something like that. And so there becomes this fear factor in your body that kind of puts you on guard all the time. And if you think about it, if you went up and you were going to like push someone from the back, what would they do? They would kind of like, their shoulders would go forward, their head would go forward, and they would try to catch themselves. They'd go into a guarded position. And so, you know, if you have a postural problem, like a forward head posture before you had MS, and then you get MS, and then your brain's saying, hey man, or hey woman, you better watch out because we're gonna fall. We could fall at any moment. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Your body goes into this really tight posture. Pardon me, really tight posture in the shoulders and the neck, and try to prevent itself from getting hurt or falling down. So our goal with MS needs to be to remove a lot of the postural deviations in the body that's in that protection mode. Because here's why. As your shoulders roll forward and as that head falls forward in that forward head posture, the amount of stress that's put on your 6th and 7th cervical vertebrae, your top 2 thoracic vertebrae, and your brainstem becomes greater and greater and greater. You know, for every X amount of degrees that your head falls forward, that's that many more pounds or kilograms that are actually placed on your brainstem and the base of your neck to try and hold your head up. Because your head has weight to it, you know, anywhere from 12 to 16 pounds. So if you think about holding a bowling ball or something heavy really close to your body, let's say you're holding a 15-pound bowling ball next to your body, right? That's decent. When you hold it next to your chest, you can do that. But what happens as you start to carry that ball further and further and further out, it becomes increasingly more difficult. And then it puts more stress on your shoulder. And then eventually it starts to hurt. And then eventually your shoulder gives out. And eventually there's a weakness and you have to drop the ball. So that's what happens with your head and your neck. Is that as that head falls further and further forward, then the body has to try and compensate with it. Those muscles get exhausted. Those nerves get cranky and aggravated. And the body just kind of gives up. And when the body kind of gives up and is exhausted, guess what happens? The natural tendency is for the brain to actually go in and create lockdown and create stability in the body. And it does that by tightening up muscles, both from a neurological standpoint and a muscular standpoint. So guess what that increases? Spasticity. All right. So most people don't think about having spasticity in their upper body. And most traditional therapy programs really don't address upper body spasticity, and it's unfortunate because upper body spasticity is one of the main things that can cause lower body spasticity. So we're going to kind of go over that today. So the first thing that we want to do is remove the spasticity, or more so reduce the spasticity. Start working on reducing the spasticity in those muscles. All right. So the first thing I want you to do is we're gonna release the pec minor. Okay, it's a small little muscle in your chest that is the culprit for a lot of upper body dysfunction. So what you want to do is take your right hand and put it across on your left chest muscle, your pec. And then kind of in line with where like a bra strap would be, or a suspender would be, or a backpack strap would be. So you want to just slowly massage from your collarbone kind of down, halfway down the chest muscle, and you will feel it. you will feel a tender spot. You will feel those spastic spots. And like I always say, man, you're looking for the party. And when you find that party, you got to jump in and you got to break it up. So I want you to get in there and in slow counterclockwise and clockwise circles, work on those tender spots in your chest, because those are going to be highly responsible for pulling your shoulders forward, your head posture, and preventing you from standing up straight, which is going to throw off your balance and coordination and also allow for foot drop and weakness in your core to exist. So just do that for about 30 seconds. So let's switch. So go over, take your left hand, put it on your chest. Pardon me. And you're going to massage that out for about 30 seconds. So again, right along that bra strap line, you're going to just kind of do circular motions, work your way down the muscle. Work it. Okay. And that should be tender. All right. Good. Now, the second exercise that we're going to do is we're going to release the muscles on the back side of your neck, the upper neck, the very top of the neck, where it comes in and it meets up with your skull. So find the muscles on the back of your neck, and you're going to go up and you're going to feel that bumpy, it's called your occipital protuberance. So find that bump on the base of your skull, okay? And then kind of rub your hand along those muscles. I bet that's probably where you're feeling a lot of tension. All right. So what you're going to do is sit up tall in a chair and then put your hands behind your head right along that muscular bony junction. And then you're going to use 2 or 3 fingers and you're going to find the tender spots right along the base of that skull. Okay. A good thing to do is kind of just drop your chin forward lightly, gently, and it'll open up those muscles. And then you can work on releasing those neck muscles, because we've got to get the pecs chilled out and we've got to get those, what are called, your cervical extensors chilled out, so that we can actually do the proper exercises. Okay, so we're going to take about 30 to 45 to 60 seconds to really rub out those muscles on the base of your skull. Super duper important for you to actually get good function back and be able to rebalance your neck and your shoulders. All right. So let's go about 10 more seconds here. So rubby, and sit up nice and tall, okay? So as you do this, make sure your chest stays open and your abs stay in. Okay. All right. So now let's get into some exercises. So what I want you to do is sit on the edge of your chair, or sit up as far back in your chair as you can and sit up against the back of your chair. So sit tall. Okay, so now what I want you to do is I want you to open your hand, your right hand, and kind of spread your pinky, your ring finger, and your middle finger apart, and your thumb apart from your index finger. So you're going to put your second, third, and fourth finger on your chest and your thumb on your chest just below your collarbone. Your index finger, or your pointer finger, right, is going to go on your chin. All right, so you're creating this little tripod or this triangle. Now, what I want you to do, sitting up nice and tall, I want you to pull your abs in, drop your chin down a little bit like you're holding an apple underneath it, and I want you to gently push on your chin and slide your head back towards your neck. Okay, so you're going to slide your chin back towards your neck. So I want you to think about making a double chin. All right, so don't open your mouth and don't open your jaw. Just think about creating a double chin. I know it's sexy, right? But it'll help, right? So create that double chin. So I'm doing it right now. You'll hear my voice change. So as I'm pushing back and I do this, I'm pushing my chin back kind of towards my voice box. What that's doing is working your deep cervical flexors, which are the opposite of your cervical extensors. And then we're stretching out the cervical extensors as well. So let's do 10 of those. So you're going to go ahead and slide your head back, hold it. So it's a 1, 2, and then back forward. Lead with your chin and push. 2, 2. Lead forward, push with your chin, and go. 3, 2, and back. And push that chin back. 4, 2, and then let it come forward. Keep those abs engaged and sit up tall. And push back. 5, 2, and lead the chin forward, and push the chin back, 6, 2, and forward, and chin back, 7, 2, and forward, and go, 8, 2, and forward, and 9, 2, and forward, last one, and 10, 2. Good job. All right, way to go. All right, so now this next exercise is a little difficult to do without a visual. And I forgot to mention this up front. So there is a PDF guide, a free PDF guide that is called MS Neck Pain Relief. That is on my website called exercisewithms.com. So exercisewithms.com. That website has all of my free programs on it. So there's one for foot drop, balance, chair core strengthening, and stretching to reduce spasticity. And I just released this neck one yesterday, so I will add that to that page as well. So you guys will have that as soon as the conclusion of this show. You'll be able to go there and download this PDF and go through all of these exercises. We talk about the release work, the stretching, and the activations. All right. Some of these exercises I'm covering on this show. Others you will be able to figure out through that PDF guide. And then you'll actually also be eligible and registered to receive some email lessons from me where I'll actually do the videos that show you how to do these as well. So check that out, exercisewithms.com. So this second exercise is called a chin push down. Okay. That first exercise is called a chin slide back. So what I want you to do is make a fist with your thumb out, okay, on your right hand. Then I want you to place the fingers of your left hand, and then like with your left hand, put your thumb out as well. Place your left fingers over the top of your right fingers, and then both of your thumbs should be pointed towards you and together. And that's going to make a nice little platform. Okay? So your elbows are underneath you, your left fingers are over your right hand, and your thumbs are together making a platform. And I want you to put that platform right under your chin, right under that jawbone. Okay, don't go too far back into that soft palate. I want it right under the tip of your chin. Now sit up tall, and I want you to think about holding an apple underneath your chin. Now what I want you to do is pull your belly button in lightly so you feel those abs activate, and I want you to gently push down into the pads of your thumbs with your chin. So go ahead and do that, and it's a 1, 2, and then just release the muscles, but don't let your head tip back. Go ahead and push down again, 2, and tip back, or just release. Do not tip back. Abs are in, push the chin down into the thumbs, 3, 2, and release. And push down, 4, 2, and release. And push down, 5, 2, and release. And push down, 6, 2, and release. And push down, 7, 2, and release. And push down, 8, 2, and release. And push down, 9, 2, and release. And one more, 10, 2, and release. Good job. Okay. So now that we got the pecs loose, we got the cervical extensors loose, now we did 2 exercises where we're working, activating the cervical flexors from a horizontal plane of motion, which is the chin slide, and then a vertical motion, which is the chin push down. All right. So now we're going to combine the shoulders with the neck. All right. So everything's going to involve that chin slide plus an upper body exercise. So sit up nice and tall on your chair. Okay, so I want abs pulled in, shoulder blades kind of pull them down towards your back pocket. And then I want you to kind of just put your chin in neutral position. Okay, now with your arms, I want you to reach out in front of you. So your arms are straight out in front of you, in front of your chest. What I want you to do now is I want you to slide your chin back, like in that chin pull back. Now, with your arms, pull back, bend your elbows, and pull your arms back by squeezing your shoulder blades together. Make sure that you are not shrugging your shoulders. I want you to keep your shoulders back and down and pull from the bottom part of your shoulder blade. All right, relax. Now reach back out in front of you. So pull that chin back. You should make a double chin. Pull the arms back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, keeping those abs in. Relax the chin, and arms go back forward. That's 2. Pull the chin back, double chin. Pull the arms back, hold, reach the arms. Push the chin forward and reach the arms forward. That's 3. Pull the chin back, pull the arms back, push the chin forward, let the arms go forward. Good. Chin back, arms back, chin forward, arms forward. That's 5. Chin back, pull the arms back, squeeze the shoulder blades, abs in, chin forward, arms forward. Chin back, arms back, chin forward, arms forward. 7. Chin back, arms back, chin forward, arms forward. And don't jut your chin forward, just relax it, okay? So chin back, arms back, abs in, squeeze the shoulder blades, chin forward, arms forward. That's 9. Chin back, arms back, arms forward, chin forward. All right, good. Relax. Okay. Now the last exercise that we're going to do is, so that was working what are called your rhomboids and kind of the horizontal fibers of your latissimus dorsi. Now we're going to do a vertical motion. Okay, so this is going to be, put your hands up to your side. So bring your arms out to the side like hey man, don't shoot, right? Put your hands up. So your hands are up kind of with your elbows bent, all right? So sit up nice and tall, pull those abs in. Lift your arms up a little bit, okay? And your chin should be kind of neutral or slightly forward. Now what I want you to do is pull your chin back, pull your elbows down towards your ribs. So you're going to kind of do what's called a lat pull down, and you're going to squeeze those muscles underneath your armpit. Then you're going to lift your arms back up, and then you're going to just put your chin back into neutral. All right? All right, here we go. So sit up tall, abs are in. So chin back, elbows pull in, or arms down, arms up, and then chin goes back to neutral. Chin back, elbows pull into your sides, arms come back up, chin goes forward. That's 2. Chin back, arms down, arms up, chin forward. That's 3. Chin back, pardon me, arms down, arms up, chin forward. Chin back, arms down, arms up, chin forward. That's 5, I think. I might miscount it. Chin back, arms down, arms up, chin forward, chin back, arms down, arms up, and forward. We'll call that 7. Chin back, arms down, arms up, and 8. Chin back, make a double chin, arms down, arms up, chin back to neutral. That's 9. Chin back, arms down, arms up, and chin back to neutral. All right. So that's a pretty good mix. Okay, that's a pretty good mix of releasing, of stretching or mobilizing, and then of activation. And that's how you really want to work the neck and the shoulders. Okay, they're not big strength muscles, they're finesse and they're endurance muscles. And the thing that we did is that we really we did what's called coupling. So the muscles don't ever really in when you get up and you actually live your life, or you exercise, or you do something, there's never any one muscle that is just working on its own. There's always something else working, and that's called coupling, right? So if let's say I'm gonna try to do a stand to sit. It's not just there's so many muscles that have to work from a stand or from a sit to stand, right? Or there's so many muscles that have to work if you're in a chair that's having to pull you upright and help you sit tall. Okay, it's not just sit tall, and there's not a sit tall muscle, right? There's about there's a handful. I mean, there's probably well over 20 to 30 different muscle groups that have to work to get you to sit upright. And so we want to be able to teach the body to play as a team, First we want to teach each of those muscles to really work well on their own, but then we want to teach those muscles to play as a team. Okay? So I hope that makes sense. So in order for you to sit up well and stand well, you've got to be able to get your hips underneath you. You've got to be able to pull those abs in towards your spine. You've got to be able to have the strength and the endurance to hold your shoulder blades kind of down toward your back pockets, and then also your shoulder blades back and open. And then lastly, to be able to hold that neck in a proper posture that's aligned in the correct, healthy way with the rest of your spine, so that you don't end up with neck pain, shoulder pain, low back pain, and then an increase in your MS symptoms. So that's how we train in the MS gym. And that's what we do. And I'm glad that I got to bring you guys this neck exercise. And I appreciate you being patient with me with my kind of sniffly, nasally voice here. So next steps that you need to do is, number one, I want you to go to exercisewithms.com. And it's going to take you to a web page, and you just need to look for this program, or you can sign up for the other ones too. It's called MS Neck Pain Relief. You're just going to click on that. You're going to go and you're going to enter your name and your email, and you're going to be registered for it. And then you're going to instantly be able to download this PDF that covers the exercises we went over here. And then, like I said, you're going to get email lessons from me that go over the videos for this program as well. So the other thing is that if you want to join us in the MS gym, it's free. All this stuff is free. You can go, if you're on Facebook, you can go to Facebook, and then you just type in the MS Gym, GYM. So if you type in the MS Gym, then you just need to put in a member request, answer a couple questions for me, and you are in the family and in the tribe. And then what I do is I'll do daily exercises in that Facebook group that go over things like this. Like we did this circuit a couple weeks ago. We did a circuit on how to stand up tall this week, how to stand strong, how to get up out of your chair, how to have better posture this week, and to really reinforce everything. All right. So number one step is go to exercisewithms.com, download your program and register. And then the second step is, if you are on Facebook, or you want to even just to create a Facebook account just to get into this, it's super easy to do. To go to facebook.com and just type in the MS Gym, put in a join request or a membership request. Let me know that you heard me on the radio, and I will let you in the house. So I appreciate you guys being here. This was good. Again, really, this is powerful stuff. These exercises are really good. These will help you create new neurological pathways in your brain. They'll help you work around your MS. They'll help you manage your MS symptoms, and they'll just help you get a lot more clarity and start to use your body a lot better. So I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for being on the show. And I will see you and talk to you next week. All right. Have a good day. Bye-bye.